This is the newest controller from Haute42, the M16 Plus. It's an updated version of their regular M16 model, and it offers a few changes which are a huge improvement over the original M16. The M16 Plus comes packaged with a USB-C cable, one replacement key switch, a cap puller for easy cap removal, and an instruction manual. The M16 Plus is 6.87 inches top to bottom and 11.81 inches across. The controller also comes with 4 non-slip pads on the bottom for tabletop play. Now, while I didn't experience any slipping issues while playing with this on my desk, the size makes it more suitable for lap play in my opinion. If you're a desk or tabletop player, I think you'll find this controller a bit too large for your needs and you might want to look into something a bit smaller. The controller's body is made of aluminum CNC. This gives the controller a sturdy, premium feel, but without feeling too heavy. Haute42 sent me the black model of this controller, and while it does have some fingerprint issues on the body, the frosted keycaps stay clean looking even after long play sessions. Fingerprints on the body aren't as noticeable as other all-black leverless controllers, but if you do have issue with this, you can easily wipe it down after a play session for those of you who like to keep their controller looking factory fresh. All of the button caps are 30mm buttons on both the left and right side. The M16 comes with Kali crystal key switches, which is a departure from Haute42's other controllers since they usually come with red key switches. Here's what the buttons sound like. The key switches feel responsive and easy to press and release quickly, which means you won't lose frames between button presses. This is essential for people who play technical characters such as Brian Fury in Tekken 8. Overall, I absolutely love the way this controller feels, and I think these crystal key switches are a big upgrade from the regular reds. The M16 Plus has 2 up buttons, which means you can use your thumb for jumping like a traditional hitbox style setup, or you can jump with your middle finger for those of you who prefer a WASD keyboard setup. There are 10 buttons on the right side, which is great for people who play Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8, since you have a lot of freedom with your button mapping settings. There are 7 smaller buttons on the top, including a turbo button. These buttons are really comfortable to the touch. This feature alone is great for competitive players since we spend a lot of time in training mode hitting the reset and reload save state buttons. The M16 Plus also has fully customizable RGB lighting. The lighting in this model is a large step up from the original M series, which I feel had pretty weak, underpowered RGB lighting. Having said that, the M Plus is still a bit on the weak side even at max brightness. Like all other Haute42 controllers, this uses a GP2040 board to power the controller. This board is, in my opinion, the best internal board on the market for fighting gamers, both casual and competitive. Out of the box, the M16 Plus will work natively on PC, PS3, and Switch. If you're a PlayStation 5 player or a competitive tournament player, you'll have to buy a PlayStation 5 adapter since most tournaments still operate on PlayStation 5. You can buy a Brook PlayStation 5 converter, which retails for $60 US, or you can buy a Mayflash Magic Boots, which is half the price of a Brook at $30 US. Before talking about the price, we have to address the elephant in the room. It's very obvious that the M16 Plus is Haute42's direct answer to the Razer Kitsune released earlier this year. The size, feel, and layout are almost a one-to-one copy of the Kitsune. However, it's important to remember that the Kitsune only has 8 buttons on the right side and it does not use a GP2040 board. At the time of this review, the Razer Kitsune retails for $299 US on Amazon, while the M16 Plus retails at $139 US on Amazon, which is significantly less expensive. So, should you buy the M16 Plus? Well, in my opinion, this controller is great for people who want a Kitsune but think that it's too expensive, people who want to play mainly on their lap, people who want a heavier, all-aluminum CNC body and are willing to pay a bit of a premium for it, and for people who want a high-quality, highly diverse controller that works well for any fighting game on the market. Overall, this is one of the best leverless controllers I've ever used so far. The features, button feel, build quality, and relatively low price just can't be beat, and I think this controller holds its own and deserves to be recognized as one of the best on the market right now. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can pick this up on either Amazon or Aliexpress, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in this controller. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.